What is up, people? It is I, Haskie, your host. It is November 10th. It is almost 3 o'clock. Fallout 4 was released today. Earlier this morning. It was at midnight this morning. Or was it midnight last night? It was actually 9 o'clock last night for us on the West Coast. So yeah. So no, my game is not done downloading. No, this isn't going to be the first part of my... I'm going to call this Part 0. Part 0 of my Fallout 4 Let's Play series thing. So obviously I'm jumping the gun. I'm starting this thing before the game is even completely downloaded. And I know I'm going to spend like an hour figuring out graphics settings and messing with any files and shite like that. But I don't know. I guess for 10 minutes I can talk about how much I like Fallout. I don't know. It's kind of weird because, of course, I heard about Fallout. I don't know. I want to say, when did I first hear about Fallout 4? When was Fallout 4? Like E3, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. The point is, I kind of did my best not to get excited about this game because in the past, I have always had like weird issues with waiting for a new game to come out, getting too excited for a game, waiting every day, like counting down the days for a new game to be released. So I was like, oh sweet, a new Fallout game, I love Fallout. I'm not going to get excited about it. And I'm just going to not think about it. I'm just going to be like, la 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 la, I don't see it, it's not there. So yeah, like a week ago, a bunch of my friends, like pretty much everyone at work is like huge Fallout fans, it's kind of cool. But they're like, yeah, Fallout's being released like next week. And I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know, really. I knew it was being released in November, but I don't know, the date totally kind of snuck up on me, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. So I didn't, like, kill myself like everyone else waiting for this game to be released. It was kind of released all of a sudden, and just now, like now I'm getting excited for it. Perfect. Mission accomplished. Anyway, I did play... Like, I put like 100 hours into Fallout 3. I probably put twice that into New Vegas. I played Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim. I'm a this kind of game fan, whatever this kind of game is. Open world, free roaming, RPG, action adventure kind of game. So yeah, almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna run out of things to talk about. Shoot. Yeah, anyway, so this is obviously a blind Let's Play video. I am not streaming currently. Usually when I do Let's Play videos, I record them to my hard drive for the YouTube channel, and then I also stream what I'm doing live to Twitch TV. But this game, probably more so than any game, I, for some reason, kind of feel like you have to play these games alone. And I don't know, my friend Ron, who was also really excited about that game, seems to agree with me, but I don't really know why I feel that way. I don't know. I was talking with another friend, not Ron, but another friend earlier today about my Dark Souls blind Let's Play that I did on Twitch. And yeah, I played that obviously live. I was paying attention to the chat, and a lot of like really, really good Dark Souls players would hop into my chat and give me all kinds of tips. They were pretty much like ruining... If you wanted to argue in that way, you could say that they completely like ruined the entire game. There was like no there was like no shame. They were just like, go that way, kill that guy, do this, pick up this item, do this with your build, and I was like, okay, and I just pretty much was kind of carried by my chat when I did Dark Souls. And you know what? I had so much fun with that video. It was so much fun. And I think it was because I still had to fight the bosses on my own. It's like the chat could not help me fight these crazy, massive boss battles that were extremely difficult. That was all kind of me. Like I had to look at these boss fights, and I had to, you know, watch the enemy attacks and look for tells and, you know, look for the opportunities to go in for an attack and make sure to dodge and play defensively, and, you know, it's all stuff I had to do on my own, and that was not something that chat could help me with. But then, after the boss fight was over, they were like, sweet, you did a good job, go do this, go do that, this is where you go at this point in the run. And yeah, usually I've always kind of been a person that really doesn't like to be helped when I play video games. I like to be on my own. I'm like one of these people that never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, like looks up walkthroughs. If like the game is too hard, or like if I'm too lost in a game and I don't know where to go, I just kind of feel like it's my fault, and I just have to figure it out on my own. I don't like, you know, being helped in that way. And I think that kind of, yeah, Fallout. I don't know. It's like that's the Fallout experience, is kind of going out there into the wasteland by yourself, not knowing anything, not understanding anything, and kind of slowly figuring out and learning how to survive and play these games on your own. So I don't want a chat on my other window giving me recommendations, whether they're people that have played the game already, or they're people who have not played the game already. I kind of don't want any input. I want to be just me here. So yeah, I am not streaming this one. I am recording right now, obviously, and I will be uploading these all to a playlist on my YouTube channel. And as I would expect this series to be pretty long, pretty extensive. I mean, considering how many hours I put into the other Fallout games and Skyrim and Oblivion and all those others, this could be... I'm going to do hour-long segments, which I did not start a stopwatch, which I guess is fine because this is like part 0. It's not going to be an hour long or whatever. But yeah, I would like to do hour-long bits and playlisting. So we got 6 minutes here. So let's see, what was my first Bethesda game? I think it was Oblivion, actually. I played Oblivion, and I liked it a lot. But I wanted, like, a lot more from it. It was, like, really... I liked the game's look, and I liked the free roaming part of it. I mean, that's like, core... I don't know, it's like... I almost kind of feel like Bethesda's games are kind of like their own genre. I mean, they're all so similar. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that Fallout is just Oblivion or Skyrim with guns. And that's pretty dang true. A lot of the gameplay... I mean, obviously you're shooting guns when you use swords and axes, and I guess bow and arrows and stuff in the Oblivion games. But really, it's about going out there exploring, getting yourself into trouble, getting yourself out of trouble, going into caves or sewers or skyscrapers or, you know, mage towers, or, you know, whatever's out there, and just like seeing everything that there is to see. And just I love the kind of scrounging, is that the right word? Scavenging, where you just kind of like crawl into the deepest corners of some, whether it's a sewer or a cave or whatever it is, and just like, you know, opening up those like side, in the case of like the Fallout games, it's like going into the side closets and like seeing the shelves, and it's like a janitor's closet, and there's like junk everywhere, and you kind of don't want to spend too much time looking around, because I mean, you don't want to just like sit in that closet forever. But you know, you kind of, it's like, oh, there's some batteries there, those could be useful. There's like a mop over there, that's not useful. There's piles of scrap over here, maybe. And like all of a sudden you'll see something that you want or you need, and you'll scoop on that, and it's just, it's exciting. If you can allow yourself to get into that. My mom's boyfriend, he's not a huge gamer. He plays a lot of Call of Duty games, of course. Speaking of Call of Duty. Game Fuel. It's a Mountain Dew flavor that I found at work today. It's not very good, and I don't know if there's like a crazy amount of caffeine in this, but I drank 2 of these and I'm like completely wired. Like I'm thirsty and I want to drink more soda, but I'm not going to drink any more of that, because like, holy shit, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. But anyway, I was talking about yeah, my mom's boyfriend. I actually bought him New Vegas, because all he did was he played Halo and Call of Duty, and that's it. That's like his experience with video games, at least from the current generation. And I was like, alright, this is a different kind of game. This is not Call of Duty, this is not Halo. It's gonna be weird for you, because You don't just like one-shot people and then just like, you know, run in a straight line. It's not like a linear, it's like an open world. And I'm like trying to explain to him, you know, like how this game is so very different. It's like, yes, it's a first-person shooter. Yes, you shoot guns. But like everything else is kind of different. And he didn't get it. Like he made his character and he went out there and like there were like raiders and stuff, and he would like shoot the raider like 50 times in the chest with a pistol. And because his stats were so bad and his weapons were, you know, low-level weapons, like, they wouldn't die. And he's just like, I'm shooting this guy with bullets. There's blood. He should be dead. But it's like, it's an RPG. It doesn't work that way. So, yeah, he was never able to get into it. But I sure did. Ding! 1 minute. I'm hoping there's like cool radio stations in this game. I've always enjoyed the radio part of the Fallout games. Is like the radio personalities, like the DJs that, you know, chime in between songs and talk about the current events happening within the game. And like every once in a while you'll hear a bit or a story about you, about, you know, the survivor from Vault whatever doing something like this. And like hearing about yourself on the radio every once in a while. It's not like, it doesn't happen too much. It's not like every single bit is about you, but, you know, every once in a while you hear something that has to do with you, and it's cool. So like I said, oh, I lost my thing. Hold on. I love all this clickbait. 7 things you shouldn't do early on in Fallout 4. Fix mouse acceleration. Are we like completely locked up over here? Hello? Okay. Let us play. Will now detect. Okay. Oh, low quality. Oh, okay. I should point out that like every one of my friends was like, dude, I built a new computer for Fallout. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. God rays. Okay. Holy shit. I'm gonna let's get fraps going. Do I have fraps installed? I need frames per second. Uh oh, hold on 1 sec. Yeah, as I was saying, I definitely didn't build a new computer. I definitely am using my rig that is like 6 or 7 years old now. My video card was at one point a very, very, very good video card. It was like the second best video card you could get. Like the second best video card money could buy back when I bought it. But that was like 6 years ago, so. I'm just going to, so I have fraps going. I'll see what my frame rate is when I get in game. And like I said, I'm probably going to, hello? Frame, oh, F12, okay. So I'm gonna just let it do its thing. If that's what it recommends, fine. But I did see a fix for field of view and mouse acceleration that I'm probably just going to do right now. I'm just going to exit this, and I'm going to hide my screen for a second. Excuse me. Boop. And I am going to dive into some files. If they've already been made, I may need to run the game once for it to make some ini files. Let's see. Many PC gamers have discovered that Fallout is locked at 30 frames a second for them. Yeah, okay. We'll have to see about that. Okay, remove mouse acceleration. Mouse acceleration appears to be on by default in Fallout 4. To remove it, open up Fallout 4.ini. It's in my documents. I hate games that put files in my documents. Is that weird? I hate that. God damn it, I hate that. My documents folder is a freaking mess. I don't care. I don't care. Where is it supposed to be? I'm thinking I have to run the game for... Oh, wait. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow, you can, like, disable the gore and stuff. B mouse Excel. Where is it? Find mouse. Where is it? Okay, well, I don't see a line for that anywhere. That's fine. So if it isn't obvious, I'm going to kind of treat this video a little bit differently than most of my Let's Play videos. As I said, I'm not streaming this one, it's just kind of an offline video. But I'm also going to kind of, I don't know, I'm going to be really relaxed when I do this. When I do other Let's Play videos and streams, I kind of play and act a certain way to try to make the video as interesting as possible. I'm trying to, you know, make an interesting video. I mean, obviously, it's kind of, I wouldn't share it if I didn't want it to be, you know, entertaining to people. But this, yeah, so like if I might be really quiet because I'm really into the game, and that's how it's going to be. I'm not going to try to fill the silence all that much. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to say when we get going, but if I want to spend 4 hours in the character creation screen tweaking my character, I'm going to do that. Like if this was like my more typical live stream, I would try to expedite that. I would try to like get through that quickly so I'm not being boring, you know. But this is kind of I'm going to be selfish for this video, or for this game, because I want to enjoy this. I've been waiting for this, kind of. Default world FOV set to 70. I'm gonna go with nah. I'm gonna go with nah. I'm going to run the game before I tweak anything else. I don't think all of these lines have been generated properly, if that makes any sense. I'm thinking more options are going to pop up after I run the game. So let's see if my computer can even run this. Hello? Hi. gay. Yeah, there is. God, it's just like, why? It's like, even just with this mouse pointer, and maybe it's VSync. It could be, actually. Oh, cool. Nice. That's sweet. Wait, there's sprint and run. I don't know what's going on there. Actually, those key bindings look alright. They're not retarded at all. Why did I start? Oh, I started the game to see... Yeah. Okay, so we're leaving the game. I'm hiding that. Come back screen, Holly. There you are. Okay, let's see if we can find those FOV things. And I guess it won't bother me all that much if I can't find them. So users, me, my documents, my games, Fallout 4. Yes. Okay, things are different. Yes, indeed. There's still no FMV thing. My hard drive span up for some random reason. Okay, there was one more somewhere. Oh, you put that in there. Oh. Why didn't you tell me that? So like this is kind of like a perfect example of like how I'm treating this video a little bit differently. Like normally I would feel really rushed to get through this stuff because I feel like this is like stupid to have. This is like part of my Fallout experience, and I'm going to record my entire Fallout experience. So I'm in some ini files, like changing variables around. I'm making my field of view 90% or 90 degrees because that's how video games should be displayed, and I don't care what you say. You console pieces of shit. Next, go to where you installed Steam. Okay. Common. Why are we changing the FOV in 3 different places? Kind of crazy. Fallout 4. There's a folder called Fallout 4 inside the folder called Fallout 4. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the only other thing I wanted was mouse Excel. No, I don't want a video, please. What the hell? Oh. Maybe. Oh my god, please load faster. Wait. There was a link for this somewhere. No. Yes, give me that. Give me. Okay, mouse Excel. In my games. Yes, I can do that. This kind of takes me back to when we started to play Skyrim. My friend Cody and I like messed with our games kind of like this. Like we turned off vertical sync, we found a way to force VSync off. We turned off some mouse acceleration and like did some things with the frame rates. And it's funny because it kind of changed, it kind of like messed with the game in certain ways. Like I still have this problem with water in Skyrim. If I go into a body of water, I will frequently like fall through it as if it's not there. And first of all, that's like terrifying. Like when you expect to swim through water and you just like fall through it, like all the way down to the bottom, and you can't get out. It's like, I get like really claustrophobic when that happens. It's actually frightening. But I'm pretty sure that has something to do with our messing with the frame rate, to be perfectly honest. Because that game, I don't know, the freaking Bethesda's games, man, they're weird. But I'm pretty sure a lot of like the game's mechanics are based on timings based on the frame rate. That might not be true, but when we messed with the frame rate like that, unlocking shit when it was supposed to be kind of locked down, I'm pretty sure we fucked it up. Or it's completely unrelated, I'm completely wrong about that, I don't know. Controls, okay. Add that. Save. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Fallout 4 prefs. Under display. Wait, did that save? Yeah. It's really, really strange that there are like 3 different preferences files, and they all look exactly the same, but they're all in different spots. It's just like every other game, though. Okay, let's give this a shot. Not that. Sorry. All right. Still doesn't feel right. But that might be the visa. No, dude. Fucking mouses. I don't know. Every time I see a fix to turn off mouse acceleration, I do it and it like never ever works. Whatever. I don't care. No. Okay. I guess I can start part 1 now. I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm gonna relaunch the game. Give me a second. So I'm going to actually end this video now. If you're watching from the playlist, well, here, I'll do this. Boop. Alright, so, as always, thank you so much for hanging out and watching part 0 of my Fallout 4 Let's Play series. We didn't actually play the game at all, but we're getting started. That's why it's part 0. So, yeah, if you're watching from the playlist, click the... Actually, I believe if you're watching from the playlist, you don't need to do anything. But if you're not, there's that button right there. Click it, and you'll actually see me play Fallout 4. Fantastic. Alright? Okay, bye now.